everybody! Hi everyone, welcome back. Today we are talking all things beauty sponges. Now, a beauty sponge has become my tool of preference when applying my makeup, and not just foundation, concealer. I've started using cream, bronzer, and highlighter, and even my powdered highlighter I have started applying with my damp beauty sponge, my powder. It really is my go-to tool. However, finding the right one can be tricky, and you know, the market has become oversaturated with so many beauty sponges. Everybody's got one now. They're all different shapes and sizes and consistencies, and they are not all created equal. But I have found 3 new ones, and they're all drugstore, and they are amazing. They are amazing. They are not too hard. They are not too soft. The size, the shape, they're wonderful. They're wonderful. They're wonderful. And I wanted to share with you. I want to talk a little bit about my true love beauty sponge. Obviously, there's the OG Beauty Blender. You can't go wrong. That became my fallback. I always have one. Like, it does not do me wrong. You cannot go wrong with a beauty blender. However, I found this one that you may have seen me use if you've watched a few of my videos, the few that I have, is this one, and it's dry right now, so it's smaller. And it's, I don't know if you can see, but it is like cracking apart and falling to pieces because I used it so much. This is from the brand LC Cosmetics. It's ELCIE. Lilith is an amazing makeup artist, and she's branched out and is now coming out with products. This is her velvet sponge, and it is heaven. It is the best tool. I fell hardcore for this. I loved it, wouldn't put it down, had to have it. And now I've used it up so much that it's crumbling there, and whenever I apply my makeup with it, I get these little black specks of crumbles of the sponge that get stuck in my foundation or my makeup, and that ain't happening. Long story short, she has not restocked these, so I got in a little bit of a panic. I have my original beauty blender that I started using again, but this was my favorite. Now, this was, I believe, $18, and the beauty blender is $20. And I thought, you know what? Surely there, with all of these beauty blenders that are out now, there are some good ones. And I found some. But shout out to this one. If she ever restocks this or comes back, I will purchase more because I loved it so much. But until then, these are awesome. First off, we're gonna talk Real Techniques, because Real Techniques is a fantastic brand. They have amazing brushes. Sam and Nick are amazing makeup artists. If you have not checked them out, check them out. They are wonderful. And they make some really quality, awesome products. And they have an original little beauty sponge that's orange, and it's very good. I've used it before. I do like that one a lot. This one that is theirs that I just recently picked up, it's a newer launch. It's from the Brush Crush collection. I think I'm saying that right. This is a wonderful sponge. I was attracted to it because of this point right here, which reminded me of that point right there. And it's so nice for getting under my eyes and in these tight little corners. The softness, like it's not too soft, not too hard, like it's just right. And I like this flatter side. You can cover bigger areas faster. These cutout edges here are great for just picking up a little bit of like highlight and putting it in a very precise place. I love this sponge. This was $9.99. I believe I picked it up at Ulta, and this one is fantastic. On the same trend of Real Techniques, this bad mama jamma is bigger than a planet, but it is amazing. It is, the texture of it to me is better than the original smaller one, and the original one looks just like this, but it's smaller. This is the face and body sponge. If you go looking for it, you'll see the baby one, that's the original one, and this one says face and body, Miracle Face and Body Sponge, and it's $7.99, and this thing is amazing. You can cover your whole face, and you're done, like no time, like wham bam, thank you ma'am, my foundation's on and we are out the door. I like to just pinch it if I'm getting up in a tight corner. This flat edge is great for pushing powder in. I love how big this is.
That's what she said.
I love how this feels. I love everything about this one. It's wonderful. If you're ever doing highlighter or bronzer on the body, it covers, it's just, you just can't, like, it's as big as your face. It's as huge as my face. Look, you can't even see me. It's as ginormous as your head. So you cover so quick and easy. And again, it feels even better to me. The texture of it, the density is even better to me than the original one. So I don't know if there's a difference or if there was something slightly different by making it bigger, but to me, it just feels better. And oh, I love this. I love this. Now, if you want something more on the traditional route, not something, you know, as big as your car to apply your makeup with, and something more like the traditional beauty blender, this is wonderful. This one is from Sonia Kashuk, and I found it at Target, and it's actually a duo, so you get two of them, and this is dry. It gets a good bit bigger than this, but I love that this is flat right here, so it can sit on your vanity or wherever you are, and it doesn't roll off. If you've used beauty sponges before, that's one of like my headaches with them, is they run away from me and I set them down and then go bloop, 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 bloop. I want to say the duo was $10, so you get two of them for $10. It may have been $15, but right there in that price point, and you get a duo, a double pack. This one, I love this one so much, and I love this flatter edge. It's so nice for pushing stuff in. Very, very similar to size and shape of a traditional beauty blender. Feels very, very similar. It's good. I love this one so much. Yes. So 3 options for you from the drugstore right now. And I want to say that I heard Casey Holmes talk about these 2. I picked this one up on a whim, and these are amazing. These are so good. I'm so happy I found them. I do like to use multiple sponges at a time. That's just me. I'm extra like that with my makeup. That's just how it is. I use so many different things with a sponge because this is my tool of choice. I'm using creams and powders and layering, that I do like to have multiple ones on hand so that I'm not necessarily gunking up one sponge and I can't use it for other things, if that makes any sense. Is that necessary? No, but that's just how I roll. But there you have it. 3 amazing sponges. Get them all, get one, you know, something for everybody here, but these are so good, and I have tried so many, and these are some of my absolute favorites that I am not as heartbroken that I cannot find this one anymore. These are doing such an excellent job, so hooray for these. I love them. I will tell you about one that I tried that did not work out for me, and it is this one from Morphe. I actually ordered 2, that's why this one's still in the package. This is their Highlight and Contour Beauty Sponge. It was $7.99 also, I believe. Jaclyn Hill loves this one, and of course, she says she loves it. I need that. I need it in my life. So I picked this up. I love Morphe, love so many things Morphe, and this one was just a pass for me. It was too firm, kind of the density of it. It wasn't soft enough, and it was just kind of stiff for me and my taste and what I like. And that just goes to show you that different people like different things. I mean, if anybody knows how to do their makeup, it's Jaclyn Hill, and this is her favorite. It wasn't for me. I didn't like the way that it felt, and I didn't like the way it applied my makeup. So again, find what works for you. This was a pass for me. Some people love it. I just want to put that out there so that you kind of know. But yes, I love those sponges. I wanted to share, put that out there because they are drugstore pricing. I would rather spend $7.99 than $20, and this is working just as good. I mean, if I can save a buck, I mean, that's a good day. If you are interested in knowing how I clean my sponges, how often I clean them, kind of that process of disinfecting, keeping them sanitary and bacteria free, let me know. I've talked about that before on my Facebook, but I can certainly do something updated to reach more people if you'd be interested to know, because that's very important in keeping a sponge clean, because you are using a wet sponge and it's drying down and it will harbor bacteria. So you want to keep them clean regularly. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. But I hope this was helpful, that you saw something that you might want to try. If you've been looking for a new beauty sponge, these knock it out of the park. I mean, they really, really do. I love them. I will keep using them. I will purchase more. And even this one, you get two. You get a duo, and this one is so, so good. So yes, beauty sponges for the win, no matter what makeup you like. If you are full glam, if you're a natural girl, everyone can use a good beauty sponge. With that being said, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And I wanted to let you know, I've had several questions about people asking me to list the products that I'm wearing or discussing or putting on, whatever it is. And I want you to know that will always be listed in the description box below. Just click that little drop down button and it should all come up. I appreciate when other people that I watch do that, so I will try to always do that for you also. So if you ever are wondering what's on my face, what I'm talking about, I will try to always have that down below for you. So I hope everyone has a wonderful week, and I will see y'all in the next video.